Hey everybody, how you doing today? I'm new school. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm the new school. NUSKQ, you Google me. If you don't know about me, Google me, then you can go from here. If you feel that you can go from here and you know, because it's real. That's all I said to you, you know. Some of the things I say, it may be funny, amusement, you know. Amused, I think amused is like the word for dead. It make you laugh. You know, laugh is from laugh. With laugh can be the, from, or laugh can be no. You know, and no is N-O. You got different types of no's. People say I know, and it's N-O. You see, with lack of. And then they say I know is K-N-O-W. You see, which is the king's now, which is the propaganda of the schooling system. And I know this sounds real, you know, but you know, I have to keep my people up to what it is. And everybody ain't my people. Some people want to be my people, but everybody is not my people. But you know, you see I got what in the background. This is my sign right there. That's my logo, my new logo, one of my new logos. You know, you're looking at ELOHEEM TV right now, Supreme Team ELOHEEM. Color green, you know, the red, you know, is actually the spilt blood, you know, and that represents the new people coming through by way of what we call recycled soul, because energy cannot be destroyed. So when you die, as you're looking at this illusion, you know, that's really a hologram. When I say hologram, it's an illusion. This whole realm is a realm of illusion, because in actuality we're not here. And when I say we're not here, we're actually there. And when you say, well, where is there? You know, the higher teachings tell you that is the essence. You're in your essence, and we're being utilized, or what is being utilized through our sensors, S-E-N-S-O-R-S. And from our sensors, you know, the teachings that you have now through the processing center that you call schools of education teaches you that you have 5. In reality, you have many, many more sensors, right, you're qualified to activate. And as I speak, I will be activating some of your senses: mental telepathy, thought transferring of my sound, my truth to your DNA, which will activate and bring you and take out and make you so you can be complete. Now, this particular show that I'm about to introduce to the global world is basically from my point of view. So there is no right or wrong. It's misleading when people lead you, right, into an environment that's hazardous for you. It should be no one living in the city, these large cities as they are today. These cities today are what we call, from the ELOHEEM perspective. Now, my point of view, this is called a prison system. Right. Pre-sun. Pre-sun. Before you were born into captivity. And when you look at it from block to block, city to city, and you have all these complaints, you cannot see it. It's called variables. Variations and ables of varies to keep you from the total picture. You can't see beyond, you see, a couple of days or a couple of miles or different states. You see, the 50 different states is actually 50 different countries. So on one aspect, you're in 50 countries if you travel 50 states. And each country has different rules of engagement, which they call the Constitution, which is their version of how you should be on your land. They are actually invaders. So the best method, you know, for scaredy cats is to go in and make change to the legislation. Therefore, taking back what was always ours and redirecting the truth about how it should be implemented in this part of America, the continent. This is, you see, right now, as you argue about being the best roller skater or legendary, and I'm not going to mention your name because I'm not going to give you the credit, but while you running around doing all of this, you're wasting time. You're leading people into the slaughter. And this is what I came when I was going like this. Getting my energy, maintaining megatons of energy in this particular body to share while I was there, to purify as a sponge, a wipe, a cleaner, a messiah, to anoint, to teach mental telepathy. It was many things going on while you was lusting in the form of protecting instead of motivating and holding the door so those who came in as ELOHEEMs, children of the ELOHEEMs, or those who came in as the high-ranking ELOHEEMs, you didn't want to attest to that because you got tired of the formation of what we call our way of life because you was introduced to religion. Now I speak to you as an example and times that by everyone like you. You're an example of not to be liked. Now if that's your cover, you need to come out of that cover, because in our way of life we call it cover, kafirun, or covering of the truth. And if that was your way of protecting, we didn't need it like that. You could have just got on the end of the line, you know. So what you have done and what you are doing as you go back into the system and you act like you have a new life, a new wife, but all you doing is got more strife, and you're leading the people and the children and the returning souls into more problems. But that's okay. Now to get on with the roller skating thing, you know, because I'm the best, will be the best, and my people are still there looking at you like you're an idiot. You see, so I come and make what they call it, give you a pardon. But right now, there's no pardon right now. There's too much work to be done. You know, it's no a pardon until I get there, and then we'll see what's going on. If not, then whatever. But that's how it works like that. Now getting back to the rest of the world, this is Elohim Supreme Team, and I have knowledge that's, you know, it's like I wrote a 30-year plan and you've been living my plans. And those who protect me, they did a great job. Those who try to take my place, they didn't know they was getting into, you know, because I was born to do this work here. And in this work is it has nothing to do with repping your state, your city. I bring it to BK all day, Brooklyn, for the land of the kings and queens, because I've been there, I lived there. It's something that was established. It's something that my royal seed is already in these locations. You know, I've been up to the Boogie Down Bronx. They accepted me, and I started my new mission. You know, and to let you know that each project that you see is what you call a family prison. I mean, we're going to call it what it is now. You know, and we're going to go ahead and put correction in this lifestyle of the invaders that came to this country with no idea or no kindness, only to just take and steal, talk with forked tongue, and do this for generation after generation after generation. So right now I'm just explaining to you about the Elohim Society. I am your Excellency Derek Way, excellent in every way. See? And we'll read different things that I put up and paste out. And I know that many of you cannot read, but it's documented there for the good and the bad. I am the Son of righteousness, right, and justice for all. Because those who knew not activated a program of captivity, and those who did not want to be captive activated another program, and both of the programs is actually wrong. Was good for those who thought it was good, and was good for those who was bad and thought it was good, is both wrong. And until you come and you deal with what we call the host of the planet, the Elohim Supreme Team, you will have not a clue. Then there's some of you who have given yourself over to the words of lip profession and things, but you still don't know either. So you sit your ass and get your ass back at the end of the line too, because you're wrong also. There is no right, there is no wrong right now, and it's going to be established a right and a wrong. When I say there is no wrong and right, is what I'm saying is that you're all wrong. So sit your ass down and shut up. Anyway, we're going to continue with this here. You may not like me, and really I am the mirror of your imagination. I am a hologram. I'm not even here, so it don't make no difference if you like me or if you don't like me. What makes a difference if you take heed to what I said and make applicable to what I'm doing. And I'm not just talking right now. I'm concentrating on the cage, the stronghold of those who invaded the continent. That's what I'm talking about right now. So I'm talking about that, but I'm addressing myself broader than that, out of the cage, to all the so-called kings of the continent who actually don't know either. You don't know nothing either. You're going to have to learn too. Send your representatives by way of inboxing, you see, or letters, you see, because my defense is very, very strong. Okay, I am in the cage, you know, and we built this, and we run this. And those who took the inappropriate position of doing things for their own self, you're wrong, and you're very, very wrong, and you will be eliminated and purged out of the continent. You know, there will be no jails here in America, the whole continent. We're going to get rid of all of that. That's the change that everybody's talking about. You see, if you put enough pressure on anything, it's going to become like the coal and the diamond. Then you have a diamond. So then they put the pressure on. They test me when I got here, and then they knew I was a diamond because I'm still here. So now I'm a diamond in the raw. Ashla. So now this diamond is being cut, and you see, and that by my people, those who came here. So I came here first. I came here in the body of a grown man, you see, that was burnt out and tired, but was faithful. So we decided to say, you know, let him be who he is, and we trained him. And that's what you're looking at now. Then if you look at me now, and you go back and look at me before, you're going to see a difference, because every cell was rebuilt properly this time. So I can emulate and give you the light. This is why I say you don't have to worry about the light of what you call the sun, because the light of the sun is the source and power, but it also gives what we call cancer to those. So I am that new light, you see, more powerful than the sun that you see in the daytime. I am the sun. The sun is subservient to me. The wind is my friend and my accomplice. The rain, you see, is the same as who I am out of this body. But while I'm in this body, I will give you what you need. Then those say, well, you know, this sounds good, it ain't good. That's on you. Hold on, I'll be right back. phew.